Well, it's not very clever.
Fuck you.
Oh, my name's Fox. And I'm at Fox. Charlie's dads are fighting. I love this, and I like. Here's the thing: like each episode so far, like there's things like the first episode, I guess, is to kind of explore Charlie as well as set up the world for everyone who hasn't seen the pilot. I'm trying to think what the second episode was, but like there's the episode with Vox just to set up, the V's and stuff, but also we have stuff with like episode which sets up like, Angel's character, Pence character. I guess that was the Vox one. Was setting up Pence character and like, a little bit of Angel there also. Losers. Loser was the one with Angel with Husk and all that stuff. Like each episode kind of brings more to it. And like when they do that, it does it really well. Like again, like last episode made me like Husk a lot. Like Husk was just kind of like the character that was there, and like I didn't really understand why people kind of liked him at all since the pilot. I was like, I don't really get it. But then like this, I'm like, holy shit, I love Husk. Like Husk is a badass. This one right here makes me love ALASTOR so much. Not because this episode is this is the episode that tells you so much about who ALASTOR is as a character. And I hope like some of it's not really just him screwing with Charlie, but pretty much to sum up this episode, Charlie's worried about the hotel not working. She's worried about this. Pretty much she gets the idea to call Lucifer, to call her dad and see if maybe he could get her a meeting with the angels again. This time not with Adam, who's a dick. The first dick. And Lucifer apparently wants to be a good dad. He's like super excited when his daughter calls. He's happy to come over when she says, maybe come over and see the place. Like, Lucifer really, really, really wants to be a good dad to Charlie. And I love that a lot. And then Al, by God, Al hates this man immediately. Like, this is their first meeting. Also, I'm going to have to use these like as much clips as I can because like, apparently Hulu or Prime is just, like, keeping that shit under lock and key. But
Pleasure.
He doesn't even shake his hand. He just shakes the staff. And that alone is too much for Al, where he wipes his hand clean. And mind you, later in this episode, he's hugging Nifty after pulling her out of the toilet. This man hates Lucifer. And they have a whole duet about who's the better dad. Like, Lucifer saying, like, I can get you this, I can get you that. And Al just going, well, here, let Al say it, pretty much.
Caviar mountains, that's champagne fountains. Caviar mountains, that's just a start.
Who's been here since day one? Who's been faithful as a nun?
Al pretty much saying, like, I've been here since the beginning. Well, beginning. Like, at least the hotel beginning. I've been here since the beginning. I've been beside you this whole time. Where the last time Charlie really called him was last year, I guess. And also, the last time... and whenever they talk, it's only when Lucifer apparently needs something. Because again, he's bringing up everything that's true, that he's been by Charlie's side. And again, I'm loving this a lot, because it's showing a lot of character of ALASTOR, and it's boosting him back up to being one of my number one favorites. I love Al. Because, again, I already liked him before, like, alright, cool, powerful demon, a cool voice, all this stuff, that's always great. Design is awesome, but by God, if I love this part so much. That's when he pulled Nifty out of the toilet. And hugs her and gives her a little... It's so cute. I love this so much.
I care for you just like a daughter I spawned. It's a little funny. You could almost call me Dad.
And also another thing that I really love about ALASTOR, and maybe it's because I'm weirdly associated with this also. When people hate you, when the people hate him, they want him dead. That's kind of how I feel, so that's why I'm a smart ass to some people. But, like, like, whether it be Vox or Lucifer, both of these men want Alastor freaking dead. Mind you, Lucifer, I don't even think knew who Alastor was. He doesn't know who Alastor was. This is the first time they're meeting, like, here.
Nope. I guess that's why Charlie called it the Nope.
Yeah, it pretty much says, like, oh, this is Alastor. You must have heard of him or heard of his radio show.
Guess that's why Charlie called it the Hazbin Hotel.
It was actually my idea.
Well, it's not very clever.
And I love this so much, too. Because, again, I love the Owl House. And I love Ida, the Owl Lady. Because I love that whole, like, you found family adoption thing and stuff like that. I love it a lot. And I just love the idea that that's pretty much what... that's pretty much what Alastor has been doing. He pretty much adopted Charlie and is protecting her. I'm like, oh my god, I love this so much. Because a lot of this episode is like Charlie taking Lucifer in, these two having a dad off, and Lucifer and Charlie pretty much trying to show around the place, show Lucifer why his hotel could work. Alastor following along because he's the co-owner, and pretty much, like, again, like, one, we already see that whole bit with Alastor, where he hates Lucifer. He does actually care for, it does seem at least that it could still be an act, but I don't think it necessarily is. He still somewhat cares for Charlie. Even if he doesn't believe it'll work, he's gonna back Charlie no matter what. And I don't know if that's because he just cares for her, or because he has a debt, because even Huss says it here. Because one of Alastor's friends, which he knew when he was alive, Mimsy, comes over and they have a whole thing. Al says, just have a drink, I'll be back. And Mimsy apparently only comes by when there's trouble, and Huss tries to warn Alastor and says, what if they come here to the hotel?
Who in their right mind would cross me?
I mean, you've been gone a while. And it's not like anybody knows why.
They don't need to know. And don't you worry your fuzzy head about it.
You may own my soul, but I ain't your fucking pet.
But you are.
Which we do find out, yeah, like, because there's even, like, I've been calling them slave chains, that, like, it seems contract holders have over those they're contracted to.
Big talk for someone who's also on a leash.
Yep, because that pretty much confirms that Alastor has something. Like, Alastor had made some kind of deal with his own soul, it seems like. Because he gets pissed.
What did you say?
And this is where we also see this in both this episode and the next episode, which I didn't know they were uploading in 2 parts. Which, that means next week is the end of Hazbin Hotel. But VivziePop has already stated that recording for Season 2 has already started, so... But...
Nothing,
If you ever say that again, I will
just him wrapping the chain around.
tear your soul apart and broadcast your screams for every other disrespectful wretch who dares to question me.
Understood?
Lovely.
I love Alastor so much. I love this too. How immediately threatening he became. How he became this elongated nightmare, and then immediately switches back. Like, it's like that transition is so pretty. It's so beautiful. His stance, the teeth, the lighting. Like, you feel like this is a supernatural demon. Like, you feel it. Like, this is the fucker who popped up in Paranormal Activity, who's been messing with people. That's kind of how at least how I feel, like, looking at this. It's like, you could see, like, yeah, these are those type of demons that just, I guess, are invisible in the human world, but we know that's not the case in this world, at least. But, That's what I just love about it. And again, like, we see this bit, and we also see that, like, again, assuming he's telling the truth, he does care for Charlie. He does want help. And, like, Charlie even brings it up, like, later in the episode, where Lucifer's saying, like, Charlie, our people, like, Charlie says, I'm trying to save our people. And Lucifer goes, Charlie, our people are assholes. They're evil. They're shitty. And then he's pretty much says that confirms it when the loan sharks come and start blowing up holes in the hotel, start destroying shit. And Lucifer says, see, look at what I told you. This place sucks. Hell sucks. It's better to just let them burn and die. And then Alistair's like, well, hold on a minute. And he steps outside and he's like, well, it seems they do my job. Goes out there, starts killing people left and right, eats them. I hope there's also going to have a bigger transformation than just elongating himself like he did and stuff. I definitely want to see if he's going to have even more demonic look to him at some point. But yeah, he starts killing everything. And like another thing I actually really like, and like pretty well after that, but like that whole thing, Charlie says like, look, like he's backing me. He's helping me while you're doing nothing, all this stuff. And eventually that kind of makes Lucifer goes like, all right, like I'm going to be a better dad. And they have this cool song about how they love each other and all this stuff. And it's really cute and I really like it. And Lucifer pretty much says like, you know, all right, fine. I'll help you. I'll set up the date and everything for it. And it's really sweet. I love that. Like, you know, and Charlie then says, Vaggie, we're going to heaven. And Vaggie's like, what? But also another thing that I really love about this, because again, I love the supernatural, superpowered being who then also has a soft spot for someone, which it seems to be kind of thing for Charlie, which I love that idea, because that to me, it's way more interesting to rewatch the last few episodes and like to rewatch all of it and under the context that Alistair is trying to be a dad or a better dad for Charlie. And that's, I don't know, that's kind of an interesting way. Like, to me, I think it recontextualizes a lot of shit where you look at it. Especially, it's fun with the people who are shipping those two together. Which is like, Alistair literally sees her as, you know, his daughter. But then again, that's also going to hike up some other people's interests in it. But, yeah, like, I love this. I love this a lot. I love Alistair. And again, I even love when they start talking about it, because I want to do something like that in my show, Owl Wolf Town, a little bit, where some legends are told and stuff. But I love with a legend that, like, kind of surrounds Alistair that's been told how he was just a human soul that appeared in hell, and then mysteriously overlords just started disappearing. But then said overlords that started disappearing, their voices and screams were broadcasted over the radio, thus solidifying him as the radio demon and like how powerful he is and stuff. And obviously he must have made some kind of deal at some point, which we do know that like he does do some voodoo stuff. So, and that's also another thing I actually kind of like, the difference between having, you know, Haitian voodoo religion on this side, and then, you know, Catholic stuff over here. Which also I do love that. Like I didn't realize in the first episode, like, Adam was eating spare ribs. I'm like, oh, shit. But also, one thing actually, well, this one I know because I love the song so much. Let's see, where is it? Right here. He got mad, so he whipped out that fiddle. He pulled out Johnny's golden fiddle. Then when he went down to Georgia. I love that shit. Unhinged Alistair is peak. Yep. I love this so much. I love that so goddamn much. Alistair is a badass. But yeah, so that was that episode. Let's see here. You're like a child that I wish I had. I care for you like a daughter I spawned. I love that shit. And again, these two together, why Lilith separate. Also, yeah, Lucifer and Lilith aren't together anymore. They got divorced. Why Lilith separated Charlie from Lucy in his dreams, because he still believed in human being kindness, and she doesn't. He was waiting, daughter, all these years, protecting her, craving for being by her side. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like, Lucifer was also trying. Also, Charlie had an emo phase, but Lucifer was also trying to protect Charlie, because when he sings to her about everything, like, you do see at one point that you see like the different angels with their spears pointed down at Charlie, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, those are Vaggie spears. But I'm like, yeah. Also, Lucifer still has his 6 wings, which is kind of badass. But yeah, Lucifer is still trying to protect Charlie, but also, like, I don't know, it's all the different things. Like, again, each character needed more development for certain things. Like Angel and Husk got a lot, and I love Husk so much. But this straight was the episode I needed for, like, ALASTOR to knock him back up to being one of my favorites. Because holy shit, trending with ALASTOR. Yeah, I can see that. Actually, can I not open a second panel? God damn it. Guess not. Alright, well, whatever. Force dark page, no. Whatever. But yeah, this, I love this shit. I love seeing these two work off of each other. I love seeing them trying to be the better dad to Charlie. Like, I don't know, it's freaking great. I love that shit. I love that a lot. And then, next episode was Welcome to Heaven, which, spoilers, I'm pretty sure I called this in the very first, like, pilot. I'm pretty sure I did. Like, that Vaggie was gonna be a one of the angels that fallen. That, again, I called it, that was gonna be her spear. Even before they started, like, solidifying, like, you know, like, the design for the spear, because before, I think the spear was literally just like an arrow. But she got her wings, she's a fallen angel, she got her wings chopped off, eye cut out. I love the golden blood. And actually pointed out here that the pilot outfits, that when they first met, it's the pilot. So again, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to canonize that the pilot was a thing in the universe, that everybody wore the pilot clothes right at the hotel actually opening. We did see Angel's pilot outfit in this video, so that's adorable. I think Viv said the pilot is still canon, it's just the visuals are now different. Also, each flashback would probably call back to the pilot. Before had an angel in the pilot design. I think episode 5 had any pilot designs callbacks. Here you said Vaggie and Charlie. Being perfectly honest, I still wish they kept the pilot. Yeah, but yeah, like, I love that whole thing. But yeah, Charlie and them go to heaven, and she does hit it off. She hits it off with this girl named M, and also when she's at the Pearly Gates with St. Peter. I love, like, he's like, oh, like, what's your name? Charlie Morningstar. You might know my dad, Lucifer Morningstar. And Peter just goes, oh, fuck! Just goes, right, okay. And just, what is it? Sarah the Seraphim, which she's the High Seraph, which also means she is taking Lucifer's spot, because that's Lucifer's thing. Because again, Lucifer was pretty much the one who sat right next, was, you know, God's right hand, and now apparently that's her. This chick right here. But she tries to do, and I kind of knew there was going to be a Hell is Forever restart, like was it reprisal at some point, and this episode had it, which was cool. But pretty much Charlie's having a great time. Vaggie isn't, especially when Adam comes by, which there's a confusing, which Adam comes by, he's like, oh, you don't think, like, one, you need to get your girlfriend out of here, and two, you don't think I realize you Vaggie, you realize, and you don't think I would know one of my own girls? And, like, he said, that's why I named you after the best thing ever. And then Vaggie, he says a different word of Vaggie, which I was like, wait a minute, he named Vaggie. Does that mean that Vaggie is the daughter of Adam? Are all the executioner angels the reason why they wear these helmets, which they are helmets? Like, we do eventually see, let's see. We do eventually see that, yeah, right here. This is the girl that's like, we definitely do see that like those things are helmets. Like, are they actually all related? Because it wouldn't surprise me. It'd be interesting if it turns out that all of the angels, at least like all of these angels, were that's usually were like Adam's like specific angels that were made for him. Choke on holy water and die. Yes, fuck you. Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, Lucifer brings up how he's tried to, I guess, give humanity free will. And pretty much, this is pretty much what Charlie has to do, defend her dreams to the court of angels. I'm guessing that's probably Sarah. That image right there, just like that's what he's worried about this whole time.
Don't need you to protect me.
Does he need protection? That she just needs help? And like the reason why he also makes all these ducks is because I'm assuming because of this. Which it would be cool if we're gonna see Charlie have angel wings at some point, because we've seen her horns, but she might have, because she get the horns from her mom and then give the wings from her dad. It's a really cute scene, but yeah, sure. These guys are.
More of a duet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like right here's when he says it.
I wouldn't recognize one of my top girls just because you're out of uniform.
Okay, he says top girls, but then
I wouldn't forget a bad bitch like you. It's why I named you after the best thing ever.
see, he says he named him. Does that mean that Vaggie is? Does that mean Vaggie is his daughter? It'd be interesting, because then you would have literally the daughter of Lucifer and Lilith, and then the daughter of Adam, or one of the daughters of Adam. Also, this is, if I remember correctly, this is Angel Dust's sister. So, who is in heaven. But she goes to heaven, goes to the court thing. She has a bath.
Well, it's not very clever.
Oh, fuck you.
I just, honestly, without the douche, it sounds so much better.
Oh, fuck you.
Just, oh god, you knew ALASTOR was pissed. But, yeah, Al is freaking great. But yeah, and also pretty much tries to save the kid, doesn't work out, eye cut out, wings cut off, and pretty much this is when Charlie finds her, and they I guess hit it off, I guess, after this. But anyways, that's the whole thing with that, and pretty much Adam pretty much says, you have to betray your girlfriend to make sure this shit doesn't go through. Because then they go the court thing, and also Sarah straight tells Adam, like, you better not. Like, your whole thing is, you can do your extermination yearly and all that shit. That can't come back to us. No one in heaven should know about this. Adam's like, yeah, sure. Adam goes, says, like, like Charlie asks, like, what gets people into heaven? And Adam just makes some shit up like this, and goes, all right, watch. Angel will do that. They follow Angel, which Cherry Bomb pops up, starts destroying shit, wants to go out of town, get drunk, get drugged, all that stuff. And Angel comes back, after like a long day of like, work. Everyone, like Charlie says, like for Cherry to take everyone to the club, takes everyone to the club, and tries to, and what was it? This man tries to screw, like Cherry tries to, like, Angel, take these drugs, take this, like, just let's freaking go nuts. And Angel's like, I don't know. Others like, well, maybe. And then Husk rolls his eyes, and I like that because it's showing the friendship between him and Angel and Husk more, and Husk also being the one that's also trying to help Angel. Like, Husk isn't really gonna stop Angel if he wants to, because he knows Angel kind of has to stop himself. But he will, like, is being like, look, you need to stop. Like, I thought you were stronger than this. And it's really cute. And he's like, yeah, no. And, like, a lot of the episode, it's like Angel trying to stop Nifty because Nifty's drunk and trying to steal shit or break shit and clean shit. And, like, he's trying to find her and, like, take care of her pretty much. He's like, you want to go play with the kitty? Puts her on Husk. And even at one point, having to stand with the Valentino, who uses the smoke as his, like slave chains pretty much for Angel. And Angel pretty much proves that, yeah, a sinner can change. And Charlie's like, look, this is proof. This is proof that they can change. And Adam's like, no, they can't. And Sarah's like, no, they can't. They can't. It won't happen. We're denying this request. He's like, what would it get to someone getting into heaven? And then they don't know. Like, they find out they don't know. Like, they actually don't know. Souls just appear there. And then, like, at the very end, like, you know, Adam lets it slip. Oh, shit. I come by down there, and I kill everyone. And M's like, what? And Sarah, she's very confused when Sarah knows about this. And, again, the lyrics being mirrored each. It's pretty much a reprisal of Hell is Forever, because Hell is Forever, whether you like it or not, had their chance to behave better, now they boil in the pot. Because the rules are black and white, there's no use in trying to fight it. They're burning for their lives until we kill them again. And then when M joins Charlie in this, if hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie. If angels can do whatever and remain in the sky, the rules are shades of gray when you don't do as you say, when you make the wretched suffer just to kill them again. Like, I love that. I love that a lot. Also, I've been more on an angel kick. Love stuff. Like, I've been, like, drawing angel characters for certain things, certain stories. So, I'm digging seeing way more of the angels and stuff. Because, again, I like more, like, angel, where heaven is more blues and, like, lighter colors and whites and stuff, where hell is obviously darker and red and stuff. It's cool seeing the difference between these two now. Seeing more heaven and more angels, and showing, yeah, not all angels are like this asshole. But, and seeing the different seraph stuff and, like, their somewhat biblically accurate forms at one point where they turn to the more humanoid state to, I guess, not scare them? I don't know. But, especially Charlie's getting pissed at one point. But, yeah, and pretty much it ends with Adam letting it slip that, oh yeah, see, Angel taking care of Nifty. Also, another side thing too is at the sex club, Pencilus really likes Cherry, wants to buy her a drink, and just he's like, do you want a drink? And he's like, and Cherry's like, why do you want to get me a drink? He's like, because I'm getting everybody drinks. And to the point where there's the sex room, he goes, do you want to go to the sex room and have sex? And Cherry's like, why would I want to have sex with you? Because I'm having sex with everybody! And accidentally starts an orgy. And he accidentally gets dragged in there, and it sucks. So Serpentis go. Look at Serpentis. Yeah, Pentilus, again, it's funny, I didn't expect to like him as much, but yeah, Pent is a badass. Also, Nifty is great, especially when he starts screwing with Val. Because Val does give Angel some shit, but Nifty, I think, kind of makes up a little bit for it. But also, like, we know, like, shit's gonna go down eventually. But yeah, like, these episodes were really, really good. Like I'm loving Dad ALASTOR. I'm loving seeing Angel really taking to this, trying to be better, and even protecting Nifty. I love seeing Pentilus being a dumbass that I love. This show is just great. I love seeing Lucifer's whole thing, and they are really going with, like, the Promethean style of, like, you know, he brought down free will for humanity. But Yeah, and I love these, and it's gonna be cool seeing what's gonna happen now that they found out that Vaggie is an angel. So I wonder how that's gonna play. How wonderful is my boy? Been screaming like crazy because of him with this cutie deer. This deer just murdering people. Oh yeah, him saying those fuck off. Joel, you smexy motherfucker, line delivery. They're the best. Can I express enough?
Yeah, you do. In the studio. And you can do anything you want to me there. Just like our deal says. But out here, I get to do what I want. So once again, fuck off.
Enjoy the rest of your night, bitch.
Jesus. But yeah. This whole episode was great. I loved all this. I definitely want to see what's gonna happen next. And it kind of sucks that like the next two episodes are probably gonna drop the same day next week. So it's just gonna be over and like. But yeah, I love all this shit. It's so freaking great. Tell me what you think, comments below. Thanks for watching. I enjoy this a lot. Let me before I actually end this, let me make sure I go over my list. Adam, he was an asshole. Charlie straight called him an asshole. The divorce. Lucifer trying to be dad. Hey, bitch. Lucifer trying to answer his daughter on the phone. Take that, depression. Lucifer happy that he's going to see his daughter. Alistair is pissed. He doesn't like Lucifer. Catholics versus voodoo. Also, yeah, like if you do, like apparently, like Alice was be Haitian, like, you know, Afro. Which, honestly, if you compare him, yeah, he's not my skin tone. Well, he's closer to my skin tone, honestly. But compared to like someone, let's say Charlie, yeah, he's pretty damn dark. He's probably the darkest character out of all these who aren't just straight, the actual flat black. Mimsy knew Alistair when he was alive. Literal loan sharks, yeah, they're literally Al letting off steam, bearer of light. Lucifer, cherry bomb. Charlie, happy, cheerful. Yeah, Charlie definitely gets. Oh yeah, Charlie def gets it. Her happy cheerfulness from her dad's angel side. The horns, yeah, the exterminator's horns are fake. Penn likes Cherry. Penn really likes Cherry. Nifty trying to clean. Penn wanting to take Cherry to the sex room. Penn accidentally starting an orgy. Slave chains. No one knows how Soul gets to heaven, which is going to be a really fun thing to figure out when that happens. Is God pointing them out, or how does this all play out? But yeah, and also Alistair's cursing is just so great. Sarah took Lucifer's seat. Yeah. So it's interesting. And again, there is definitely an allegory here for like the rich and like not allowing the poor to climb up, you know, everyone to be happy and, you know, everyone work together and stuff. There is definitely like an allegory there. You could definitely go with this. Welcome, Daddy. But yeah, also Mimsy calling Lucifer the original bad boy is great.
Well, it's not very clever.
I love Al so much. Ha ha! Fuck you. Just how he says it. Like, God. Alright, but yeah, thanks for watching. Check out my videos, and we will see you later.
Oh, fuck